All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you're unfamiliar with what's going on, by all means, go back to day one and come on back to this point, and you'll understand exactly what is going on. Right now, we're on day 83. Okay, we have officially, guys, gone into World War III mode. We are in World War III mode. And what I mean by that is that the last, this is the last few coalitions and players in the game after 500 players, guys. So we got to give every player that's left in this game some credit. Everybody fought pretty hard. It's been a lot of trash talking, a lot of smack talking, a lot of back and forth. But at the end of the day, it's just a game, and you gotta let the best man win. And like I said in one of my other videos, it's not good to get too emotional. Not good to get too emotional. And so with that being said, we have entered World War III. I had to take some time before I updated you guys on these videos because in order to show you guys everything in its full context, I'm not able to produce these updates immediately. But this is day 83, and let me just show you how massive some of these wars are, what has taken place, what I've decided to do without holding back, So that's why these videos, I took a little time to update it. But let me just explain to you what's going on, and we'll go from there. Now, as you know in the last videos, me and West Rajputana has been fighting tooth and nail. We've been going at it in this area here and whatnot. But as you can see now, West Rajputana is in blue. Fujian is in blue. So what that means is that we've made peace. Me and Rajputana, we've made peace. And in doing so, we have decided to join forces. And I will explain to you guys why I've made the decision to join the Brothers Coalition to go ahead and close out this game and get the victory. Let me just say a few things. Number one, both of my coalition members, which was, let's zoom in, I'll let you guys see what's going on here, which was Demarlin here and East Congo, which was in the middle right here. They both went AI. They both basically, they quit the game and they were no longer active, which opened the door for me because one thing I'm very loyal. And so I never kicked anyone out of the group unless they went non-active. So I can say that even from Ubang Shari, only reason why he was removed, even though he called me, said I stole provinces, I didn't take him out of my coalition. He became inactive, and that's when he was removed. Just to be clear, and that went for any other member of my coalition that became inactive. We went ahead and just, once you become inactive, it's fair game. And so these are my last two members. They went inactive, and so that opened up the door for me to consider joining another coalition. Because at that stage, I'm only one player, and I can't fight against two whole coalitions. So at that point, I'm neutral, and I had to make some decisions. I had some intense battles with Suriname. I've had some intense battles with Alabama, as well as Rajputana and Gujarat and East Hellenjon. So I've had very, very, very intense battles with these coalition members. And just because the last battle was with mainly West Rajputana does not mean I overlook battles such as with Alabama when he tried to come into Europe and take me out. Um, so I had a choice to make as to which coalition. Do I go with the United do I go with the United States and South America, or do I go with more the Asian side? And me being stuck in the middle, that decision has to come wisely, and I can't take too much time to try to figure that out. So through the battles between with the battles between myself and Rajputana, I began negotiations with Fujian right here. And I want to just give Fujian some credit. Um, Reason being is because that's what ultimately made me choose to join forces with the Brothers Coalition. Fujian and I have made peace long before West Rajputana and I got into this real intense battle. And let me zoom in so you guys can see a little bit what's going on. I'll let you guys see what's going on as I talk about it. But me and Fujian has been we have been at war for we have been at peace for a while, in spite of the fact that I was battling with his coalition member Rajputana. So by him doing that, I have to show respect for that, because he could have easily went back on our agreement and tried to attack me, and would have been justified, because if you're attacking if me and someone else's coalition member are at war, I mean it really is fair game. So I wouldn't really be too I couldn't be too upset about Fujian if he decided to do that. I really couldn't be upset. That wouldn't be a dishonorable act in my opinion. It would just be, hey, he's got to back up his coalition member. But Fujian kept his word, and that's big to me. I believe a person's word should mean something in this game. And so, with that being said, that's why I made the decision to join the brothers. Um, I tried to make peace, and I tried to do the same thing with the American coalition, but I was told, and if you go back to I'm not gonna go into all of the messages anymore. We're past that. If you want to go into if you want to go into the messages, and or if you want to know what I'm talking about as far as me and Suriname and what I was told as far as when I tried to make peace with the Americans, I was told that they did not want peace and that they wanted to end me and my coalition. See, that was not a smart thing to say, in my opinion. It's one thing to say, listen, we just don't want peace right now. It's another thing to say we want to end you. That was a very cocky statement, very unintelligent statement, very undiplomatic statement. So that told me I need to get ready for doomsday. And so I seen these guys start to bring all of these different troops in, and it was all geared towards me. And that's when I said, oh, okay, they're trying to put a squeeze on me, and that's when I got out of there. So that alone, is enough to say, yeah, I won't be joining forces with a group of guys that wanted to try to wipe me out. Um, and so now, with that being said, Fujian, me and West Rajputana, we kept fighting, we kept fighting. We wouldn't give up. We wouldn't let it go until finally Fujian, he mediated the situation, and he got me and West Rajputana to come to an agreement to join forces, which was kind of hard for me too, because yes, the battles were intense. Um, uh, Rashputana really whooped me in certain areas. I really whooped him in some certain areas, and I knew that it would take a lot for us to let it go. But we did manage to do that, and now we're moving forward, and we're gonna finish this game out. And what that means is, yes, we're gonna have to deal with the Americans. And so I want you guys to just kind of see what's going on here now. Now, over here, I wasn't even aware of this until I was able to share map and intelligence with the Brothers Coalition. And let's zoom in and take a look. I mean, my goodness, that's a lot of surveillance. I mean, no one's getting through that without being detected, I suppose. But what I found interesting was, check this out, guys. Look at the massive. That's why I say this is World War III. Look at the massive number of troops here. So what I want to do is document these battles, because it's going to be quite interesting. Because this is it. This is the showdown. It's happening in Alaska, up in this area. So now what I'm seeing happening right now is, I don't know how Fujian got. Okay, hold up. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened, guys. See, that's why y'all need me to document this. I know how the Americans, they're dirty now. The Because I'm trying to figure out, hold up, how in the world there you go. There you go. There you go. Let me tell y'all what happened here. One thing I learned about playing against these Americans, they will use gold to sabotage your buildings. That they will do. And so from what I'm seeing, because I was trying to figure out why Fujian planes are no longer in the air or on the airport. Like, I know he wouldn't have brought them there. What happened is they sabotaged the building, so he's trying to rebuild this airport. They are masters at sabotaging buildings. I mean, that's the one thing that will throw you off when you're doing an offensive attack against a team like this, is that they will sabotage that building, and then you have to rebuild it if you have the gold. And looks like Fujian, I guess, don't want to I guess because that's 52 bombers. Yikes. That is 52 bombers, guys. I mean, so let's see. That was a slick move on these. I'm telling you now, that was very slick on their part. I gotta call this war straight down the middle. I gotta call it straight down the middle, but that is kind of crazy. But now I do think he has time to get off of that province. Then he has these guys here to help protect it. So we'll see how that goes, because Fujian has about 9,000 troops right here. Very interesting. They sabotage those buildings, boy. Okay, so I'm gonna keep you guys posted on this war here. And so, and let me show you guys what's happening down here, just to fill you in. The reason why me and DeMarlin, I didn't just attack, they attacked me because the AI attacked me with some kind of sneak attack or whatever. But the AI went ahead and attacked. I was gonna let them just sit there for a while, but I'm glad it kind of did, because now that the AI is attacking me, I can just kind of play defense and just take over these provinces easily. As you can see, I'm pretty much have control of almost the entire Africa. And so I'll be able to assist the Brothers Coalition in going ahead and trying to end this game. I'm being nice right now, guys, but I'll be honest with you. I don't think this game is far from over just yet. I think the Americans here have shown already that they are going to use tactics that I personally don't like. I don't like the whole sabotaging building tactic because that throws the game into who could spend the most money and stuff like that. So I'm going to find this last part very interesting. I'm going to document, I'm going to keep it documented. I won't be able to show it to you guys as soon as I would like to because I did make a commitment to to my current team as far as the Brothers Coalition that I would not show, especially what's going on here in Alaska. So this is exclusive stuff y'all getting. You know, these are massive numbers and massive amount of troops. As you can see, you even got old Gujarat going over there. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Let's see what's happening here. East John. Okay. Let's see. Yep. West Rajputana. Yep, Gujarat. The war has begun, guys. It sure has. It sure has. So they're at war right now. But I don't think this is going to get pretty interesting because I do know, if you remember from my other video, Virginia being right here, Virginia brought like 5,000, 6,000 troops right here. So, and I do know that West Amazonas that was right here, he just sent his 1,000 troops in here. I know Suriname got a couple thousands in there. So this is going to be an interesting turn of events. One thing for sure, I know that the American coalitions are going to be totally pissed about my union with the Brothers Coalition. But they have themselves to kind of blame for that because I gave them the opportunity and they did not seize upon that. They didn't see my value at that point. Right now, I'm extremely valuable to either coalition. And so I have to be fair and I have to look at it from what it is. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, like I said, all you got to do, if you've been following, you know what I mean. If you haven't, just go back to some of the older videos and you'll get a better understanding as to why I had to do certain things a certain way on this game and why I made the decision that I made. And let's see here. We don't want to stay stagnant. We want to kind of keep moving forward. So let's go over here. So yeah, we just want to close out Demarlin, and close out East Congo. And this is a lesson to anybody that's playing this game, guys. Don't quit when you think you're losing. Because now, if the Marlin would have just stuck into the game, if East Congo, I could have allowed them, I could have negotiated a deal where even they could have been a part of this coalition and stayed in the game and got a first place victory. I would have negotiated that for a coalition member that stuck with me to the end. But see, sometimes these guys, you know, it's all about your intentions. It's all about how you're able to communicate and work as a team. But if you feel like you haven't worked as a team and you're all about yourself, sometimes you don't even think that I think The way I think is different. I'm thinking about my whole team. And if you're going to stick with me and play, I'm going to make sure that nobody just. It took a long time before anybody could touch East Belgian Congo. I protected them the best way I could. Fujian wanted to rip through them. West Rajputana wanted to rip through them, but I put some barriers in places because that was my guy until he became inactive, and then it was like, well, I gotta let you go because I'm a loyal team member. So I don't want people to think I just ran over these guys. No, they became inactive. They became NI, and they actually both coalitions attacked me first because I had a lot of weak spots. So that's generally how the AI operates. It'll attack any weak spots it see. And so they put me in a position where I have to hold tight and protect myself and regain some grounding while taking over these provinces, which is fine, which works out in my favor. I'm in peace with the rest of the brothers, and this game is well on its way to a conclusion. And I can't wait to show you guys some of the epic battles that I think will take place. I don't think it's going to be an easy. We're just going to run through the Americans by no means. And you never know what may happen. You never know the turn of events. So I want to keep you guys posted on that. Fujian, really? And let me just say something about Fujian right here. I got to give credit where it's due because a lot of people complain about time and, I got to do this and I got to go to school. I'm on vacation. This is a 24-hour a day game. There are no breaks. You got some people on this game that know your sleep pattern and will attack you knowing that when you are inactive on the game. That's how intense this game can get. I got to give Fujian credit because look at this. This is just this takes work, guys. This ain't just something you do and no, you got to give people credit for the time they put into the game. I love it. I love this. That's a lot of work. So I gotta respect the work I see right there. Rajputana, as much as me and this guy fought, I gotta give old Raj a little credit. He fought, man. And he made me work. He did not let this be an easy game for me at all. And that's in Gujarat. I mean, I have to give those guys credit because they did their thing as far as working together and gaining a lot of dominance. I think the one problem I had with the Americans is that the language, the cockiness, and just the unwillingness to work with someone like myself, for whatever reason, I couldn't understand it. I try to make peace. I mean, the language, like I said, me and Alabama just back and forth. Me and Suriname, Western, it didn't make any sense. So I didn't see where the animosity was coming from. But then I realized when you posting videos and stuff like that, people tend to take it personal. And I started to realize some people wanted some attention. So they were purposely trying to attack me and I guess assuming I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel. Oh, I'm fighting this guy, I'm fighting that guy. But not realizing I use this YouTube channel also, guys, knowing that I have enemies watching, that I have people that play the game that's watching. So they can see my position, they can see where I got my troops. I'm aware of that. But also know that by me being aware of that, I can use that against you as well. Because it may be something I don't show you. You never know. Fujian also is down here. I mean, I'm just, now that we've joined forces and I can see everything that's going on, I can see where this guy put in some good work. And I can play alongside somebody like this anytime. Fujian put in some work. That's pretty good stuff right there. You got this whole area about to take over the Australia. That's pretty good work. This is what you call a dominant coalition here. So, um, now I know, I'm going to tell y'all right now, guys, I'm going to have these Americans pissed off. As a matter of fact, I will show you one message. Let me show you what I had to, let me show you what I had to deflect on Suriname. Watch this, guys. He says, so we do what you ask for and you still join. What the F? I said, I haven't joined anything yet. I didn't put the yet in there. I'm neutral. See, now they scared now because they realize I made, me and Radical China is no longer fighting, and they realize I made a deal with the brothers. So he said, I intercepted messages that you are going to join, and Fujian is moving his troops right through Africa as we speak. He's talking about, I'll show you, he's talking about Fujian got like 3,500 troops on their way. So he's very concerned about that, and I'll show you that in a second. But he said this war is between, I tell him, this war is between your two coalitions. I said, are you suggesting I try to fight Fujian and Rajputana? I said, me and Fujian have been in peace for a while. Second, after me and you made peace, Amazonas still took it upon himself to come to Africa, which I don't have a problem with because he has not expanded. But that's probably what caused Fujian to want to go over there. I told Amazonas, I told Amazonas I didn't think that was a smart move. And that was like 2 weeks ago. And I said, you know you can't believe everything somebody write in the message, especially when there's a war going on. Basically, I'm just trying to make it light because I have 2 days before I'm able to join the coalition with the brothers, and I don't want to startle the entire American coalition just yet. Then he says, I suppose you're right. But his concern is this stack right here that's coming with food from Fujian. That's his main concern right now. So that caused West Amazonas to flee. So he went back over here somewhere. He think I don't know that, but he ran off and retreated. So this is easily going to be cleared. And so they're absolutely nervous. They're absolutely concerned. They're sending spies. They want to know what we're talking about. Okay, and I just accepted a share map with East Hellenjog. So let me see what he got going on. So now I can get to see more of what's going on around here. Ooh, okay. Thank you. See that, guys? It just opened up. Now we get to see. Let's see what's going on. Oh, man. Okay. So we got Virginia here with 25 battleships. And he's attacking. Oh no, he's trying to get to this guy here. Okay. Yeah, oh my goodness. Then this guy got another 19 and 41 down there. So Virginia trying to bring it, he's trying to bring a big load there. So you got Rajputana and East Hellenjog over here battling. And then you go. So he must have moved. Okay, I'm thinking Virginia must have moved. Unless he got 2 large stacks like that. Which I don't think. I think he came from So he must have left this area here. But that would have took a little while. Unless he got another stack here and another stack there. That's crazy. But as you can see, Virginia has about a good 5,000 troops over there. Then you got West Amazonas with 12 railguns. That's a lot of railguns. That's pretty, he's known for this guy here is known for some railguns, boy. That's his little trick. So we're gonna keep our eye on this battle here. Very intense. Very intense. That is a major battle right there. And then we got the other one here in Alaska. And from what I'm seeing, they're really, because he retreated at first. But now this guy is really on pursuit. They're really probably trying to get to these planes. That's what I'm seeing right there. Ooh, look at here, guys. You got Iowa coming down with another group. Uh-oh. Ooh, I ought to charge y'all for this, boy. This right here done got nasty. This thing got nasty, guys. I should charge y'all for this. This is exclusive. All right, we're gonna stop here, guys. Tune in. This is day 83. So y'all tune in, guys. I will keep y'all updated on what's going on. Let y'all see what happened with these bombers, how this thing turned out. It's looking real nasty right now. So until next time. Later.